She just stepped back, launched a deep three, and the crowd erupted. Caitlin Clark had just hit her 29th point of the night, and the Indiana Fever were on the verge of sealing a massive win against the Phoenix Mercury. This wasn't just a scoring clinic. It was a reminder to the entire league that Clark's game is more than hype, it's substance, precision, and a flair that pulls fans out of their seats. From the opening tip, the Mercury tried everything to slow her down, trapping her off screens, switching defenders, even face guarding her in transition. But Clark kept breaking free, using her quick handle and laser-accurate passing to keep the defense scrambling. The Fever fed off her energy, and you could feel the momentum shift in their favor every time she touched the ball. Right from the start, she dictated the tempo. In the first quarter, she didn't just score, she orchestrated, pulling defenders with her drives. She kicked out to open shooters, leading to easy buckets for her teammates. Phoenix came into the game with a plan to force Indiana into isolation plays, but Clark's vision blew that up completely. She wasn't just looking for her own shot. She was dissecting the defense, moving pieces on the court like a chess master. The Mercury guards looked frustrated, constantly having to recover after getting beat on a cut or being drawn into the paint only to watch the ball sail to corner for a wide-open three. What made this game even more electric was Clark's ability to respond under pressure. The Mercury went on a hot streak in the second quarter, led by their own star guards hitting tough mid-range shots. The Fever's lead started to shrink, and that's when Clark shifted gears. She attacked the rim aggressively, drawing fouls and sinking free throws to halt Phoenix's momentum. Her competitive fire was on full display. After 1-and-1 finish through contact, she let out a yell toward her bench that fired up both her teammates and the home crowd. This wasn't just a performance. It was a statement that she's the one you trust when the game is on the line. Her stat line, 29 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, tells part of the story, but the impact went deeper. Every assist came from reading the defense 2 steps ahead. Whether it was a perfectly timed bounce pass in traffic or a no-look dish on a fast break, she turned every possession into a highlight. The chemistry she's building with her teammates is becoming one of the Fever's biggest strengths. You could see it in how Kelsey Mitchell and Alyssa Smith moved without the ball, confident that Clark would find them the second they got open. That trust is what turns a good team into a playoff threat. The third quarter was when she truly broke the game open. Phoenix adjusted their defense, sending bigger wings to guard her, but Clark used that to her advantage. She pulled them out beyond the arc, then used her quick first step to blow past them, forcing the Mercury's bigs to help. That's when she dropped the pass inside for easy layups. Her ability to make the right read in split seconds was unstoppable. And when Phoenix sagged back to protect the paint, she punished them with deep threes, including one shot from well beyond the arc that sent the arena into chaos. That was the kind of shot that not only demoralizes a defense, but energizes an entire team. Phoenix didn't roll over, they kept battling. Brittany Griner's presence in the paint made every drive a challenge, and Diana Taurasi's leadership kept the Mercury focused. But every time they closed the gap, Clark had an answer. In one sequence, Phoenix cut the lead to just ton the next possession. Clark came off a high screen, split the defenders, and floated a pass over Griner to Smith for the lay-in. Then, on defense, she anticipated a passing lane and came up with steal, leading to her own pull-up three in transition. That 5-point swing silenced the Mercury's momentum and had Fever fans on their feet again. Beyond the scoring and assists, her control of the game's pace was key. She knew when to push in transition and when to slow it down to run a set play. The Fever's offense looked the most balanced it has all season, and that's because Clark was running it like a seasoned veteran. Her post-Olympic break return was more than just a box score boost. It was a reminder that she's already one of the league's most influential players. Even opponents have started acknowledging that defending her requires a game-long mental and physical grind. Off the court, the buzz around this performance was instant. Social media lit up with clips of her step-backs, her precision passes, and her competitive fire. Fans debated whether this was her best game yet, while analysts broke down her evolving leadership style. The Caitlin Clark effect was in full swing, with commentators pointing out how she's helping drive attendance and viewership for the WNBA. Her ability to draw national attention every time she plays is rare, and it's shifting how women's sport are perceived in the U.S. sports landscape. By the fourth quarter, It was clear she wasn't just playing to win. She was playing to make a statement. She nailed another deep three, celebrated with her teammates, and then delivered the dagger with a behind-the-back pass to Smith in the lane for the finish. The Fever closed it out with composure, and when the final buzzer sounded, Clark's teammates swarmed her in celebration. The scoreboard confirmed what everyone in the arena already knew. This was her game from start to finish. The post-game interviews added another layer. Clark spoke about trusting her teammates, learning from early season struggles, and focusing on building momentum for the playoff push. She praised the chemistry that's been forming during practice and how the Olympic break gave them a chance to reset. It was clear she's not just thinking about the next game. She's thinking about where this team can go in the bigger picture. Her impact isn't just statistical or tactical, it's cultural. Nancy Lieberman recently defended Clark against critics, calling her great, and reminding people how rare it is to see a rookie command this kind of attention. That kind of backing from a legend only amplifies the conversation around her. Whether you're a longtime WNBA fan or a newcomer drawn in by the hype, you can't deny the energy she brings to the game. Looking ahead, the Fever's path to the playoffs will hinge on more performances like this. The Mercury game showed they can rally, handle pressure, and close out against strong opponents when Clark is in full command. If she keeps combining scoring explosions with elite playmaking, Indiana is going to be a nightmare matchup for any team. And as the season goes on, every game she plays will be another chance to watch a star shaping the future of women's basketball in real time. When you break it down, this wasn't just a win, it was a showcase. A showcase of skill, leadership, resilience, and the kind of star power that makes people tune in even if they've never watched a WNBA game before. The Fever needed a spark coming out of break, and Clark lit the fuse. From deep threes to pinpoint assists, from clutch plays under pressure to unselfish team basketball, she put on a performance that fans will be talking about for a long time. And if she keeps playing like this, the conversation around her isn't just going to be about the WNBA. It's going to be about one of the most influential athletes in American sports today. Repoints.